Natural remedies for constipation. There are two basic types of constipation, organic and functional. Organic constipation is a result of some physical change, obstruction, or distortion in your colon. This type of constipation needs immediate attention from a doctor. This article only covers functional constipation. This type of constipation is a result of not following a proper diet, drinking enough fluids, having good emotional health and not having a good lifestyle, a lifestyle that promotes good movement of digested foods through the intestines and colon. Even though there are many definitions for constipation, constipation is simply a condition where the fecal matter traveling through your colon remains too long in your colon before traveling out the rectum. Constipation is a symptom and not a disease. It is a condition that tells you your colon is not working properly or that you have some underlying gastrointestinal disease you are not aware of. Constipation may be a warning that your diet and lifestyle are causing an imbalance in your body. It is a symptom that many people ignore or that many people try to eliminate by using unnatural and oftentimes dangerous drugstore laxatives. Drugstore laxatives should be avoided when you have constipation. They can become habit-forming, damage your colon, and have nasty side effects if used too long. They sometimes have the tendency of creating the problem you are trying to relieve, constipation. To keep your body in chemical balance, it is important to use only natural remedies for constipation. Natural remedies such as herbs and foods bring into the colon those nutrients that can build up your colon and reactivate your natural peristaltic action. As you use natural remedies, keep in mind that one particular remedy may not work for you. You may have to try a different remedy or increase dosage of the one you are using. If you supply what your body needs by using a specific remedy, then you will get results from using that remedy. Experimenting is part of finding out what remedy is best for you. There are many different natural remedies you can choose from. Look on the internet for natural remedies for constipation and you will find many listings. Keep in mind that most remedies should be used only for a short time, 2 to 4 days and not longer than 2 weeks. They should only be used for the time needed to clear your constipation. This might be just 4 or 5 times or sometimes it may take several weeks. There are some herbal combinations that can be used for longer duration. These combinations can improve your colon's health and get your bowels moving again. If you have constipation, the natural balance and function of your colon has been affected. But natural remedies can bring your colon back into balance. Constipation and natural remedies. There are two types of constipation, organic and functional. Organic constipation is a result of some physical change, obstruction, or distortion in your colon. This type of constipation needs immediate attention from a doctor. We do not cover constipation that occurs from these reasons. Functional constipation is a result of not following a proper diet, drinking the proper fluids, having good emotional health, and not having the proper lifestyle that promotes good movement of digested foods through the intestines and colon. Even though there are many conditions, symptoms and definitions describing constipation, constipation simple as a condition where the fecal matter traveling through your colon remains too long in your colon before traveling out the rectum. Constipation is a symptom that tells you your colon is not working properly or you have some underlying gastrointestinal disease you are not aware of. Constipation is a warning your diet and lifestyle can be leading to some illness or disease in the future. It is a symptom that many people ignore, or it is a symptom that many people try to eliminate by using unnatural, dangerous laxatives. Laxatives are probably the worst product you can use when you have constipation. They can become habit-forming if used too long and have some nasty side effects. They have a tendency to create the problem you are trying to relieve: constipation. It is important to use only natural remedies for constipation so you don't continue to upset the natural balance and function of your colon. As you begin to apply some of these remedies, keep in mind that one particular remedy does not work for every person. You may have to make some changes to some of these remedies, such as increasing dosage, adding substances, or trying different substances. The remedies you choose to use will depend on specific herbs, foods, or nutrients you have. You can buy locally, you can buy on the internet, nutrients you prefer, or you can afford. Experimenting is part of how you find out what is best for you. Keep in mind that all remedies you should only be used only for a short time, 2 to 4 days, and not longer than 2 weeks. They should only be used for the time needed to clear your constipation. Sometimes this might just be 1 or 2 times. There are some herbal combinations you can use longer. These combinations can improve the health of your colon and get your bowels moving. If you have constipation, I can tell you now the natural balance and function of your colon has been affected. But natural remedies can bring you back into balance. Constipation Home Remedies. Many people suffer with constipation, and though it may appear to be an amusing situation for those looking in, for the person who has to live with this condition it can be a serious problem. Constipation home remedies are often the first port of call for someone who has constipation, and with good reason. Most of these home remedies work and work very well. The symptoms of constipation can range from nausea, leg pains, headache, flatulence, fever, and loss of appetite. All of which should not be underestimated and can become a problem in themselves. It should be noted at this point, that even if bowel movements are occurring, there could still be constipation. This is because if you have irregular bowel movements, i.e. they do not happen every day and are easy to pass, you could also be considered to be constipated. For virtually everyone who has constipation, their first port of call when looking for constipation home remedies should be to look at their diets. Plainly put, if you put in the right amounts of foods, in the right amounts of combinations, then it should be easy to come out, and that will limit the need for exploring further constipation home remedies. Generally, we should all aim to eat more fruits and more vegetables. This will add bulk and fiber to the diet and so help with relieving constipation. However, try to avoid those vegetables that are known to encourage flatulence. These include cabbage, sprouts, beans, and foods such as nuts, and also some dried foods. Processed, fatty foods and fried foods are also best avoided. Instead, one of the fruits that should be added to the diet are figs. Well known throughout time as one of the constipation home remedies, figs can be soaked overnight in water and be ready for breakfast the next morning. You can also use figs as the base for a homemade blended drink. Simply throw in 3 or 4 figs, add some oat milk and some prune juice and blend. This is a super drink that when taken regularly for several days will usually help to relieve constipation. Whole grain breads and cereals should also be added to the diet of anyone who has irregular bowel movements or is constipated. These breads and cereals help to add the necessary bulk that our bodies need to remove the waste. In the same way, the fiber that these foods possess is also vital to keep the bowels healthy and functioning. Add exercise to your daily regime and drink plenty of water, as this will help to keep your system working healthy and encourage the waste to naturally and easily leave the body.